Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. So today I'm at the Byron Bay pet shop just up here and we're gonna go buy some new fish, and it's gonna be a pretty well worth purchase because I've been waiting for these guys for quite a while now. Sorry I'm filming on my phone because I didn't bring my actual DSLR camera, but bear with me guys, I'll get the 4K when I get home. So let's go see what I'm gonna get. There we go guys, my Blood Pigeon Discus have arrived. There's 6 of them in there. Hey guys, so I've just got home and the discus are just acclimating into my tank now. So I just wanted to get them straight into the tank to get their temperature quickly the same as the ones in the bag. So I've ordered 6 Blood Pigeon Discus. So pretty cool. So they'll go in this tank here, and I'll leave them to acclimate for about 15-20 minutes to get their temperature right, and then I'm going to put them into this bucket and I'll do the drip acclimation for about another 30 to 40 minutes. So make sure these guys are really suitable to go into my tank. So should be good guys, and I'll let you guys know what happens next. In this tank I have 2 sponge filters, one there and one there. I've turned this one off because it was directly hitting the bubbles on the bag, so I've just turned that off to minimize the stress of the little fishies in the bag. So but we still got one filter going, one up there and one in there, so they should be fine. Okay guys, so I've just set up my drip acclimating little station here. So I've got the bucket all set up and I've got the little drip just dripping. Not sure if that can focus, but you can sort of get the idea. Dripping. The heater isn't on yet because I don't have any water yet, and I'll be putting an air stone in there just to make the water move and give the discus some air. So in about another 5 minutes they'll be going straight into the bucket where they'll be drip acclimated. Okay guys, so it's been about 25 to 30 minutes in the water, so now I'm just going to get them out of the bags and put them straight into this bucket here where they can get drip acclimated by the little dripper here. Cool. And we're just going to pour the whole bag of water into the bucket. There we go. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's the little fish. So I have 6 blood pigeons. Okay, so now I'm going to turn the heater on. I've got the aerator in there, so that's giving them air, controlling the temperature, and got the drip in there, so it's just going to slowly drip my tank water into these guys. Cool, so we'll leave that for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes until there's more of the tank water in here than the bags. So there we go, we've got all 6 discus in there with the heater, the drip, little valve and an air stone. That will keep them occupied in there until I put them into this tank. It's very lucky that my tank has 2 heaters in it. One's already in the bucket there, and they're set on the same temperature, so I didn't have to set the temperature in that bucket there. So as soon as the fish come out, they'll be into the same temperature and same water parameters as this tank here. Update on the discus, they're all up and swimming around, which is pretty good. Just before they were just lying down because of all the stress, but you probably can't see, but now they're all up and they're swimming, so that's good news. So the pet shop people had their the baby discus at around 26 degrees in their tanks. In my opinion, that's a bit low for baby discus. I guess they were doing that because they can put other fish as well into the same tank, so they can fit more fish in a tank so they can sell them. So when they get into my tank, I've slowly acclimated my temperature from 26 to 30, and in my opinion that's the best temperature for young discus to grow out. So now guys, I'm preparing a PP drip, which is used to eliminate fungus and internal parasites from new fish. So I'm just going to put a little bit of potassium permanganate in this body of water, and it should go purple. There we go. Give that a bit of a swirl. Let that mix in. And I'll be dropping this straight into the bucket, which is like a little quick medicine before they go into the actual tank. Give that a bit of more swirl. So I've already added some PP bath dipping into the tank already before the discus have been added. So the tank's all clean and medicated, and I'm just going to add the last bit of the PP dip into the actual discus, and then the whole aquarium will be treated. So the discus have already been drip acclimated for about 50-55 minutes, and now I'm just going to add the PP dip in there, and we'll leave that in there for another 15 to 20 minutes, and then they'll be ready to go into the tank. So there we go, it's treating the discus in the bucket, and we'll leave that for 15 minutes. Now the fish are going very well. Now for the last 15 minutes I'm just going to increase the flow on the little valve. See, it's just dripping like that. I'm just going to increase it for the last 15 minutes. Get that. There we go. A bit faster flow rate, and I'll leave that for 15 minutes. Okay, so this has been the longest acclimation to fish water I've ever done. So the fish have already been acclimated into the water on their bags for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then I put them straight into the drip acclimation bucket here, and they've been in there for about 40 minutes, and then I've just added the PP drip to that, so it's another 15, and that's all good to go. So now I'm going to add my fish directly into the tank. But first I'm just going to grab all the equipment out of this bucket. I'm going to give the heater and the air stone a quick rinse with my water that I already use in my fish tank. So I don't like mixing other dirty water with my equipment, so I'm just going to give that a quick rinse. So I'm just going to add the air stone and the heater back to the tank before I add the fish. So the heater and the air stone are back in the tank now. As you can see just in there. So now it's ready for them to be netted out and put them straight into the tank. There we go, so I'll just get all this cleaned up and I'll show you them all close up. So the discus are now into the tank. I'm just going to add a little bit of Aqua One Healthcare Water Conditioner. It reduces stress and it helps recover the discus's slime coat, and also makes the water a little bit cleaner. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that in and then I'll show you what the discus look like. There we go, there's the 6 discus happily in their tank. They're a little bit frightened, that's normal, so they're just hanging in the tank in the corner there. It's safe and it's secure. I've added I'm not sure if you guys have seen this in my previous videos, I've added a towel on the back of the tank and around the corner, because that's the entrance to my doorway and that's the busiest part of this aquarium. So I've just put a towel behind there, so it just reduces the movement from this tank is receiving. I've also lowered the tank water because the water in the tank is much more greater than the water in the bucket, because there's more pressure as you go lower into the tank, as you go deeper, so there's more pressure in there. So I've just emptied a little bit so it matches the bucket's intensity. So the fish should be alright, and a little bit later I'll fill it up to the top. So there you have it, guys. My 6 brand new Blood Pigeon Discuses happily swimming around in my tank, and it's been pretty fun acclimating them, buying them, and now watching them swim around. So I'll give you another update on the fish in a couple of days, so stay tuned and thanks for watching.